Peace and health as wealth be unto you. I just wanted to take this time out to share this information with you. As you can see, my caption is like really loaded with nothing but information for you to educate yourself with. There's a lot of concerns right now about the upcoming fall, the upcoming winter. Now is the time to educate yourself. Educate yourself, not just yourself. Educate your family, your friends, your neighbors, colleagues. Anybody that you can, who you can share the information with. About cellular hydration. Immunotherapeutical, all natural approaches. Why? Because just like in my caption, what I stated, knowledge is power. But knowledge can only become powerful when we actually take the time out to absorb it and to actually begin to use it on a real life platform, that platform being our lives. So what I wanted to do while I was sitting here actually getting hydrated myself with my minerals inside of my water, I just wanted to extend this, this add value, this information. You don't have to get it all in one sitting and all in one read or listen. I provided a free PDF of a book called Extreme Health that's just loaded with just a lot of good information about cellular, hydration. A lot of information that, a lot of us just didn't get in school about, water molecules and, the difference between acidic water, toxic water, and actually, living water that can actually help to boost our immune systems and to help to make us as strong as we can, especially in this atmosphere. So, the PDF, like I said, is loaded with information, great information. I shared an article about viruses being pH sensitive. You can check that out. For those of you who are in, the American territories, these products are shipped, globally. But if you want to take a look at your tap water, check out that link in my caption, the www.ewg.org/tap water. And just simply put in your zip and your city and state that you're in and scroll all the way down and see for yourself, what's lurking, in the very water that you're paying for, every month to flow through your pipes. So sometimes we just got to come face to face with the problem so that we can see the full extent of it. And in a lot of cases, that will, help us to become more proactive in terms of attaching ourselves to real solutions that can help to counter those problems. So that way we won't have to drown in them. I've also shared, the product catalog. For those of you who haven't tried out, the Zuma Worldwide products, there are like 30 products. All you got to do is click that link and, see, out of 30 products, I'm sure that you can see something that once you do the ingredient comparison based off of what you're doing now, what you're spending your money on now, let the information speak to your higher senses. Are you getting a better deal now with the ingredients? Not just the ingredients and the quality of the ingredients, but the amount per serving in terms of each mineral, each vitamin, each nutrient. The money that you're spending now on the products in your cabinet, in your kitchen, in your cupboard, in your medicine cabinet, take the time out to pull those products out. Why am I saying that? Because in a pandemic where they're already anticipating that we're headed for some very bad weather in terms of the fall and the upcoming winter, you just want to make sure that you're attaching yourself to the best quality and quantity of ingredients, so that way you can be getting the most for your money, and not just the most for your money, you can be getting the best possible effective results that you could possibly be getting. So I would definitely click that product catalog link in my caption if you're interested in doing a comparative study, just to see if you're getting all that you can be getting, or could be getting rather, for your money. And if you see it as where you're at a lack and a deficit, you're more than welcome to make that switch, because I'm sure that you'll see that the contents and the ingredients with inside of our inventory doesn't really leave that much to be desired in terms of quality and effectiveness. So, it's a lot of good information. What else did I share with you? Yeah, the article on the viruses, being pH sensitive, the free PDF, The Extreme Health by Brad King, the EWG.org if you want to check out your tap water. And like I said, you don't have to get a whole, wholesale package. Just like I said, take the time out to look inside of your kitchen or your bathroom, wherever it is that you keep your products. It could be on your dresser or wherever you keep your products, and do an inventory check. Make sure, just like how you're checking on everything else to secure you and your family's life. I think that it's time that we take more care towards making sure that we're attaching ourselves to the best possible health products that we can moving forward. And enjoy the information. Like I said, you don't have to get it all in one sitting. Oh yeah, and I also shared the X2O audio. It's probably like about 20 or 30 minutes if you want to learn more about the 70 mineral all natural sachets for your water. I don't go a day without it myself. If you want to learn more about that, outside of if you feel like you don't have time to read about it, because I understand the schedules can be very pressing and busy at times. Take the time out to listen to the MP3. The X2O is an X2O call. It's an audio. Click that, pop in your earbuds, and get you an education. So with that, it's just a add value, educational video, educational post. I just wanted to highlight, some of the resources that we have. If you're one of the people, you're still a little skeptical, about naturopathic and alternative, what they call alternative medicine. I don't call it alternative medicine at all, because I believe that which is natural is the foundation, and anything else besides that is a synthetic or artificial derivative, which in essence is the alternative to that which is natural. But nevertheless, besides all of the wordplay, if you want to connect with real people who have already been taking these products for probably like 4 or 5, in a lot of cases 10 to 11 years, and who have gotten real results, I've also shared a testimonial link. Amazing testimonials. I mean, people with lupus, all different types of cancers, prostate issues, fibromyalgia, kidney disorders, blood sugar issues, weight management and weight loss issues, complications, difficulties. I mean, you name it. As from acid reflux to osteoporosis, arteriosclerosis, rheumatoid arthritis. Just amazing stories from real people just like yourself, just like me, just like yourself. You can click that link, click the testimonial link, and type in any condition that you may be suffering from. And I can assure you that you're going to connect with the real life stories and testimonies of people who have, tried out these products, for the first time, and in a lot of cases they haven't turned back. Zero side effects and things of that nature. So let the people's stories speak to you. Let their testimonies, connect with you and resonate with you. And I'm sure that you'll see that you're in the right place. I'm sure that you'll see that real people are not going to attach themselves to things that just don't work, especially not for, years on top of years on end. So with that, if I've left anything else out, my caption hasn't, I'm sure that you're going to find maximum value, in your spare time. I'm going to leave this video on my page, so that way, this health, it's like a wealth of resources of information. The knowledge in itself is very powerful, but it can only empower you if you connect yourself with it, and take that proactive step in actually connecting yourself with the real solutions that have been made available. And consistency. I can't stress that enough. Okay, this is not a cookie cutter solution or a band-aid solution approach. Anything that you do, you have to be consistent with it. So with that, I'll let the information in my caption, do the rest of the talking. I just wanted to take the time out to share it with you. And I trust that you will find incredible value within inside of educating yourself about all of the things that you can do to help to empower the health of not just you and your family, but the people who are around you, your neighbors, like I said, your colleagues, and your community at large. Okay, if we work together and start to empower ourselves by educating ourselves more about the things that we can do right within inside of our own homes, okay, I trust and believed that we can actually turn a lot of these concerns and problems around, without a whole lot of synthetic and chemical intervention. The power is really in our hands. But the only way that we're going to use it is that we have to first learn about what exists and what can we do. And I'm sure that we'll be able to take the power back and do what we have to do for ourselves to protect ourselves in the ways that we can. I always say that it's health is the foundation of it all, because without your health, then there wouldn't be really much left to any of us. So with that, let's continue to keep changing the health of a generation. My name is Tamar Brown, and I look forward to learning with you, growing with you, and building with you in every way that I can. But always remember, the life that you save may very well be your own. Peace and blessings, health is wealth, and I'll see you on the next one.